Thank you for being with us on the feast of Pope St. John Paul II. Our top story tonight, exactly 2 weeks until Election Day. Former President Barack Obama and Democratic Vice Presidential nominee Tim Walz hosted a rally in Wisconsin. That's where in-person early voting kicked off today. And former President Donald Trump began his day meeting with Latino leaders at his Doral Golf Club in Florida. White House Correspondent Owen Jensen reports. Owen.
Tracy, the race for the White House moving at full throttle now. In addition to what you just laid out, Vice President Kamala Harris planned to tape interviews with Telemundo and NBC, and GOP Vice Presidential nominee J.D. Vance campaigning in Arizona. But we'll start in the battleground Badger State.
Stumping for Kamala Harris, former President Barack Obama and Democratic Vice Presidential nominee Tim Walz visit the capital of Wisconsin, Madison, bringing this message to voters.
It takes stamina to run for president. It takes stamina to be president. And Donald Trump does not have stamina.
Back in 2020, Donald Trump lost Wisconsin by just under 21,000 votes. This time around, another razor-thin margin there is expected.
The point is, Tim will be an outstanding vice president, but he's only going to be an outstanding vice president if you vote. And that's why you're here today.
In South Florida, the Miami suburb of Doral, Trump holds a roundtable addressing Hispanic voters and leaders. Miami, home to one of the largest Hispanic communities in the country. Today, Trump slamming his opponent for the Oval Office.
She's lazy as hell, and she's got that reputation. She's a radical left lunatic. She's further left than Bernie Sanders or Pocahontas.
Meanwhile, President Joe Biden, who dropped out of the presidential race this past summer, welcomed Slovenia's prime minister to the White House. And shortly after, President Biden flew off to Manchester, New Hampshire, talking prescription drug prices. New Hampshire has backed Democrats in 7 of the last 8 presidential elections.
One of the proudest things I've ever done was pass the Inflation Reduction Act. It allowed us to negotiate lower prices for prescription drugs.
Now, former President Donald Trump holds a rally tonight in Greensboro, North Carolina. Tomorrow he visits Georgia, I should say. And Vice President Kamala Harris will participate in a CNN town hall. That's tomorrow in Pennsylvania. At the White House, Owen Jensen, EWTN News Nightly.